that with as low as 50k to 100k you can start a lucrative business in the children's niche. You know, people assume that before you start a business in this niche you need to have millions and billions of naira, but in this video today I'm going to tell you how you're going to start this business with as low as 50k to 100k. Starting a business in the children's niche is a very lucrative one, and because of that people assume that before you go into this business or before you start a business in this niche you need to have millions in your account. I tell you today that you do not need millions and billions of naira to start this business. Do you understand? With a lot of information out there and our access to the internet, you know, starting a business or starting anything have been so simplified. You do not need to wait for some special fundings or to get some kind of assistance on anything before you start a business. You can actually start a business this day with anything you have. Having a business in the children's niche is something that so many people admire a lot, especially the women or the mothers who have had this interest for a very long time. But in this video I'm going to break it down how to start this business, like the particular niche you are to go into if you are to start with as low as 50k to 100k. So the business that you can start with as low as 50k to 100k in the children's niche is selling educational children's toys. Whether you want to go into the fairly used, that is the ones they ship from Europe, US and all of that, or you want to go into the selling of new ones. So these days parents and teachers have realized that the use of educational toys by kids have helped to develop these kids intellectually and also drills their brain to think very creative. Educational children toys help them to think smartly and out of the box on how to fix a problem, because these toys comes in quizzes, comes in puzzles, and comes in dismembering and trying to create something new. You know, there's a difference between practical and theory. So this time around they are using their hands to fix something, they are using their hands to create something. Do you get? So educational kids toy is something that parents and teachers have found out that this thing is very, very good for children. Educational toys have helped a lot of parents, even the ones with special children. That is why the demand for educational toys this time around is very, very high. And this time around that parents are trying to reduce the screen time of their children to control or manage their children's addiction to screen. So these educational toys are constructive distractions. So how do you go into this business? First of all, talking about the new ones from China. With your 50k to 100k, I would advise that you go for the ones that your capital can actually afford. So you can't have 100k or 50k and you're looking at buying an item that only one is costing 10,000, 20,000, 15,000, 5,000. Our concentration is on those affordable ones, those cheap ones that will import and sell at a very good amount and make our profit as well. So with 50k to 100k, there are so many children educational toys that you can venture into. The platforms you're going to use for this sourcing are, you're going to use 1688, Alibaba or Temu. You will see a lot of kids educational toys, and if you know how to source you will definitely buy very, very good items at good prices. So all you need to do is go on these platforms and source for kids educational toys or children's educational toys or educational toys. Any of these keywords will bring you results. Children's educational toys are so unique. If you think you've never seen this one before, trust me, the next one you're going to see will wow you. As long as you're able to source beautiful and unique educational toys, trust me, you'll be having massive patronages from their parents. Let's assume that you source and procure this product. Now how do you sell them? The fastest way you can sell this product is through the use of social media platforms. You need to go on a social media platform, open an account for your business, start putting out your content, start posting the pictures of the items you have. Educational kids toys are not those kind of business that you do. You just go and post one thing on your page and you leave it to the readers to understand. No, you have to educate them. You have to educate the parents. Each toy that you are advertising or that you're putting out there, you need to tell them how it works and how it's going to improve their kids. Do you get? You need to tell the parents what each toy does and how it will help their kids. You need to make them understand the impact of these toys on their children's lives, intellectually, mentally, even spiritually. Do you understand? There are many educational toys these days that you use to teach your children on Bible scriptures, Jesus teachings and all of that. So you need to educate the parents, let them know. And the moment you start educating the parents, instead of selling, you educate them. That is the moment you're making them to be enticed. That is the moment making them to get interested in what you're selling. That is the moment you're making them to realize what they are missing out, the moment you're making them to realize how important that thing is going to be to their children. If you want to make it in this business, like imagine starting a business with 50k to 100k, and in a short time your business have grown. Like I said, go on a social media platform, open an account for your business, start putting out your content. That is if you have imported these things. But if you're yet to, you can also start, go on internet and start getting content. You are waiting for the arrival of your product. The moment your product arrives, you start putting out content, the real content. So if you're interested in this business, make sure you follow my instruction in this video. Trust me, you will come back later to this video and thank me so much for it. If you have any question on this, post in the comment section and I will be answering every of the questions. See you in my next video. Bye.